No, you guys can't have this burrito.
I'll put 1440. I don't think my computer can handle 4K and streaming and nice. It's nice to be able to look at this game. Star Wars Outlaws,
Welcome
baby.
to the first ever open world Star Wars game. Set in the dangerous golden age of the underworld.
I like that there in that animation.
Let's raise the stakes.
When he slammed his fist on the bar, the guy like flinched.
Yeah.
You play as Kay Vess, a scoundrel looking to start a new
That would
life.
hurt, dude. Your tailbone, dude.
Kay gets pulled into a plan.
Also,
to
I
change everything.
I believe if you
got a
follow
bone
the
to pick with
plan,
Ubisoft.
No one
What?
gets hurt.
Fortunately,
Ubisoft Plus?
She won't do it alone.
Only on PC and
From
Xbox.
childhood, Kay and Nick have
yeah.
been inseparable partners,
You're welcome.
helping each other every step
All
of the
grown
way.
up.
I like seeing a like backstory
All
of
right,
little young
distracting
Kay.
Nix.
Using their criminal skills and tools.
If I remember anything about I love this.
So good.
And Assassin's Creed 2
Kay and Nick
famously
will have
like
to constantly
literally
adapt
from
to
birth.
every scenario.
You like do the tutorial section is
You
from
wanna drop
birth
off
all the way up to like when he's of like the age that you start the game at. Like it's just like little snippets of his life that show how he got to where he got.
Want me to sound the alarm?
This is really interesting.
Out of here.
You're like breaking a floating head in a jar out of
Gain access to new skills
Imperial
and more
prison.
lucrative contracts.
yeah. It's. I'm glad this is doing the thing that we all want it to do, right? Where Andor, Mandalorian, all that stuff.
Your actions have
It's Star
consequences.
Wars,
Let you walk out
but
of
it's
here.
not Jedi. It's not, you know, it's just letting you be in that world.
I'm gonna finish it. Shame.
And reputation is everything.
Where is he?
For a second, I was like, are they gonna kiss? And
The
then,
bigger the
oh
risk, the
no.
bigger
That
the
was so
reward,
funny.
And more attention you'll receive
They were
from
thinking
some
that
of the
too.
most
They're like,
notorious
"She gonna
syndicates of the
kiss me right
galaxy.
now?"
And how did you think it was going
Shit,
to
I would be thinking the same thing.
Tell the governor the payments will not
Then she
increase.
slams their head
It's
down.
up
They're
to
like,
you where your
even
loyalties
better.
lie.
I want to see, is it like possible to have a
Wanted
run
by
in
the
this game
Empire brings a new set of challenges.
where you're just like Jabba loyal? Like you are a Hutt supporter and you're like,
Exploits grow.
I mean,
Beware
it
of
seems
who
like
you
it, just
cross.
based on the reputation system.
Where my HUD supporters at?
like I want to do the Jabba the Hutt run of
Scattered across the stars are
What the fuck
unique
is wrong with you,
locations,
first of all?
rich biomes,
beautiful. Oh my
environments,
god.
and adventures to discover.
I'll do more pauses
Traverse
in the
the
like
lush jungle world
the
of
gameplay
Akiva,
sequence.
the ancient city of Kijimi, the dangerous savannah moon of Tashara, or roam the lawless planet of Tatooine.
That's already what, like 4
When it's time to
that
move,
they.
pilot K's trailblazer
Yeah.
to transition from planet to
Look at
planet.
this.
This looks cool as fuck.
fire up the hyperdrive?
The punch it button that we
Punch
saw.
it.
In the, yeah.
Once you land, you can explore all these worlds on K's S-57 Cardinal speeder.
Oh, that's better than the S55 from last year.
What is it?
Said because she drives an
This is the
S57
life of
speeder.
an outlaw.
The
A life
S55
where
from
you
last year
fight,
had a bad transmission problem.
explore, and infiltrate parts of the galaxy you never thought possible.
They, you know, they worked out the
There are
kinks.
opportunities at every turn, and if you're willing to take the risk and defy the odds, the galaxy is yours for the taking.
Yeah, someone who's like a Star Wars enjoyer, but not like a Star Wars fanatic. Like so much about this, I'm in. You know, like it's not like a. I'm sure there's gonna be like some nitpicks you could make of like, you know, it is a little bit like, okay, we're going to Tatooine again, right? But like, I mean, if you're an outlaw, yeah, you're going to Tatooine. It's as they say, you know, a hub of scum and villainy. So if you're an outlaw, you're gonna be going to Tatooine at some point, you know.
It only makes sense.
I bet my prediction, Tatooine's like the first big planet you go to. Like after, well, like you like start on one planet and you're like doing some stuff, and then it's like, all right, we got a call. They want your talents for a mission, and you go to Tatooine, and that's where you like meet.
I see it.
All right, let's see the gameplay showcase here. Right. Oh, it looks like they have it. Oh no, they don't. I thought they were adding the concert in. This was a great opener. Mini games. In an open world, I need some mini games,
At
baby.
the top, where it should be.
And she's a
Let's go
gamer.
next.
And a top.
Hey, yo.
Just already, right? Like you just look at the detail in this scene. You got the wanted, the like faded wanted posters, like they're like part
Who
of
we
the
recognize?
wall.
Who we recognize?
I know, yeah. There probably is like someone be like, oh, this is the guy from the book, like that, like again. Come back.
Don't die.
Loved immediately just such a joyful little pose for this guy. Everyone's gonna be in love with this guy. I don't think I'm gonna say he's not gonna die, but there's gonna be like a perilous moment where everyone's freaking out.
Hello, everyone. I'm Matthias Carlson.
I already know what it's gonna be.
Massive Entertainment.
Gets,
They're
like,
gonna get
taken.
separated and something's gonna like
I'll
fall.
show you a different kind of
And
adventure.
then we don't see him for a while, and then he's gonna pop up and be like, what's going on? What happened?
Yeah, why are you
Yeah.
freaking out?
Yeah, why are you freaking out?
All right, let's.
Systems.
We got like I just love how
Just the
Face
dudes
fight.
fighting?
I was gonna say like I love how alive this feels. You know, it is such a Ubisoft staple though. Like, is it every time you come here, these two guys are always fighting? You know, like is it the first time? Wow, this is great. And then you come in, you're like, oh, okay, get the fuck.
You guys wanna know what I bring to the function?
What?
Is that person standing just there by themselves? Just,
Literally me.
Opportunities for
Oh no, they're in a little group.
okay,
just
they're
kinda-
like, all right.
they're apart. They're just like-
Nah, they're trying to like break into this group. They're like,
I want to know more about that guy. Spotlit in the back there. He's waiting to. Oh, maybe is that maybe a table, a gamble table? No, it looks like a normal
Maybe.
table.
Yeah.
In Star Wars Outlaws, one of your motivations for
Yeah,
exploration.
this
Okay,
is
so
the-
here,
Yeah.
so we have 8 experts, so we can speak to.
This whole trailer is basically based on this concept of there's these experts, and that's how you unlock abilities. It seems. You have to like train with them, and so it seems like even abilities have missions related to them, as we'll see by the end of this. So yeah, here let's go back. Let's see. The first one
In Star Wars
is
Outlaws, one of your motivations.
Bram the bartender. Looks like
Looks like fighting.
we're in a
there
fist
is
fight.
there is like 3 in, right? There's like the question mark. Is that like some kind of conversation based? Like maybe you can wiggle your way out of a faction reputation loss in like a conversation or something once or something, you know, like it makes
looks
sense,
like-
right? Bartenders, you know.
Speeder stuff.
Exploration.
Yeah,
second one
speeder
there.
stuff, that second one.
Hacking, maybe the third one.
Yeah. What's that? It looks like more speeder stuff in that fourth one.
Yeah. Then below that, I don't know what that bottom left was.
Maybe droids. And
A
then
mouse.
yes, looks like a turret in that last
Oh, a
one.
turret. Yeah, that makes more
I thought it
sense.
was like a lever.
I thought it was a mouse, like looking at a mouse from like the front. You know.
Okay, the mechanic, the second one. The bartender at the diner in Jonta's Hope knows someone who can rig a speeder with a boost upgrade. So specifically,
Some
Oh.
upgrades, maybe.
It's
Not,
scattered
not
across the
necessarily
gap.
skills.
slicer. Well, it's under the abilities tab. That's why I was. Some of the criminals hanging around McCall's are looking to hire the best slicer on Shara. So yeah, that's that hacking.
These experts will help Kay pick up new skills to survive in the underworld.
Okay, here we go.
Okay,
Yeah.
here we go.
Okay, Cantina Brawling. That looks like. So this is probably like one of those guys that you know from the very beginning of the game, because that looks like that cuts the flashback scene where she was kind of wearing like that kind of more plain clothing. So it's probably like a bartender that takes you in or something and teaches you how to fight. You know,
Teaches me how to kiss.
lock picking you learned from him as well. Yeah, and look, it's maybe not Jedi mind trick, but yeah, it is totally. It's a stormtrooper head with question marks and like, huh? It's like maybe that's because there is a GTA like wanted level system in this game, where the more you do bad shit, you get like more attraction from them. And I want to say I read saw like a blurb from an interview recently where they said you go all the way to like Death Troopers and sometimes things even worse. And the people are like, wait, what does that mean? It's like, is Darth Vader just gonna come out of fucking nowhere and chop your head off? Like.
It looks like behind it. Oh, here we go.
Fast talk allows Kay to quickly react to nearby alerted enemies and delay their reaction. Is it like
The one
just?
behind it.
Yeah,
It's like a. I can't tell if it's.
it looks like Kay.
Yeah, it looks like Kay like being like, oh, I don't know, maybe like
Yeah.
can like distract him, like, oh, I don't know what's going on here. I'm just a bystander.
That's what. Yeah, maybe it's like just an upgrade because that's so fast talk. Like you think of like Star Wars, right? When like, hey, what are you doing here? And then you have the like characters be like, I just was, you know, like they like to do that little silly thing, and like it gives you that little bit extra time to like decide what to do next.
Mm-hmm.
Here, we're looking for a gunslinger.
Scavenger.
who can teach us some new tricks.
So that was Scavenger, that other one with the ship. I assume there's some kind of resource gathering happening here, like, you know, for crafting or whatever it could be. So maybe it just helps with that. And then yeah, the gunslinger makes sense. Like that's, you know, getting your
Our intel points to the Mos Eisley Cantina on Tatooine.
combat
So let's
on.
head back to our ship.
And we're back in.
We're picking up in Accra Station.
Those fucking weird ass Salacious Crumb motherfuckers.
Who are the Muppets on the right there?
Yeah, that's the Salacious Crumb guys.
A refueling station that now acts as a trade hub for illegal contraband.
Bro, pick up the loot on the right. God
know.
damn. First video game you've ever played?
You know, not 3PO, but a similar
Merchants
unit.
are often affiliated with a syndicate and might offer you a special deal if you're in good
Even
standing
just like
with
these
them.
little guys scurrying on the ground.
There's like
There's
a
so much in the world, you know.
this is like a marketplace. So these are little shops. Yeah, see the shop input. Yeah, they're picking up
This
stuff.
kind of business attracts all kinds of shipjackers, contract brokers, and corrupt officials.
Need your name cleared from the wanted list.
Shut up. I love this guy. I saw it when we were watching this droid with this giant rifle roaming in. I'm like, what's this guy's story? And it because they say this is GTA, like a lot of people have said it's Star Wars GTA, right? Like, can you just at any point be like, "Phew," like I want to fight you right now, you know, like and just start attacking him? Like, how does that all work?
You get a load of this guy, the Hut sympathizer over here. Like, let me just start fights with people.
Jabba will reward me.
Trailblazer is a refined EML 850, the last of its
Nate's a
kind.
real fuck around and find out gamer.
On board,
Like, I want to see how far does that Star Wars GTA, like, can you literally go on a rampage like you would in GTA? Like, can you just, like, go full criminal, full...
Hey, Andy.
I want to... that guy's really intriguing to me, too. Your little cool droid sidekick that's got the, like, gunslinger duster.
Looks like it has a personality, too.
Yeah.
Each planet has its own system for you to explore, and many opportunities to make a few credits.
Yeah, putting Starfield to shame,
Or not.
truly.
Yeah.
Like, it's the scale is decidedly smaller here, but maybe that's what you should have done then, you know?
Trailblazer, I'm coming to help.
Okay, look at this interface now. Looks like right is probably just what, like galaxy. Well, no, there's two. No, yeah, I think right is like galaxy map, and then pushing the right stick for scan the area, maybe. Like,
Yeah, when we first got into this sequence, she had pressed that button. It was like a boom, boom, like
and then
everything going around.
repair down on the D-pad.
I think X is like dash in this, like that.
Yeah. Oh, up. Seemingly change targets. Up on the D-pad.
Down, repair.
So you got missiles. You got like a flak cannon, probably like a heavier
And you can
turret,
tell
and then
Gorak knows
laser.
Davis a ship.
In space, your actions also have consequences.
Do you have
It can
fuel?
impact your
By the way,
reputation
look at that.
and
That's
status.
interesting. Do you have fuel? Oh, you gotta actually like keep track of, because it's on the UI here. We got shield, general health. Like after your shield goes down, you have chunks of health, and then you have your dash charge, and what looks like fuel, right?
Seems like it.
That's
This
interesting.
optional dogfight allowed us
Oh, there you
to
go. You
improve our
change your
reputation with the Pikes
destinations
while
there.
making a few
And it
credits.
tells you like who's controlling that area and
Continue our journey and head to Tatooine.
what reputation you have. So like okay, it's gonna be shifty if I go in
Going
here.
somewhere scrappy.
Yeah. Again, shout out the punch it maneuver. That's fun.
Tatooine space, edge of the galaxy.
This is one of those.
System is in the clutches.
This is what I've always wanted out of a Star Wars game. You know what I mean? Like,
So we best be on our way.
we've had enough Jedi games. We've had, you know what I mean? Like, I want to just be a guy in Star Wars, trying to make my way.
Be a little criminal.
This is so nice. You get the little, oh, I'm in the clouds. It's a load screen for everything else. Whoa. I want someone to glitch and like be stuck in that. They're like, I've been flying through the clouds forever, bro.
Of scum and villainy.
I want Tatooine. You know, you see this like overhead shot. I want this to be like all explorable, all like really dense, you know. Because I feel like you see, like, we're in Tatooine, and then you see like 3 buildings, you know, in the movies and stuff.
Explore what the city has to offer. Recreating this iconic city is a dream come true for our team.
Just things happening, right? Like you said, like the ships, like psh, psh, things swaying, little dudes flying around.
Room for one more?
There are many opportunities for.
What's this game called? Like Pazak or something? It's like I forget what it is. It's been in the
It's called
franchise.
poker.
Even though the increased Imperial presence has been hurting their business.
Love those little freaks.
But first,
Oh, you can
we
talk to that guy.
trail of our expert gunslinger. The best place to start is the cantina. By asking around,
I
we
hope
learn
the
that
music's
pirates
different every time you come here, you know, like
who used to work for the Hutt
different
cartel.
bands.
Our intel leads to one of their
Hope they have
storehouses,
live events.
located.
Ooh, okay, this is interesting. We got obviously boosts seemingly, right, for the speeder, but then what's that? Like charging up the
Is there a
pistol.
gun?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
is that like a hip quick fire like charge up like move you can do?
Southern Hills. Traveling to your destination can be an adventure in itself.
Yeah, the boost
As
was
you
going
move
down
through
as she did
scorching
that.
dunes and dusty valleys, you'll quickly realize that this lawless desert planet still holds many mysteries.
Whoop! She's just having fun.
We reached our destination.
Based when we were watching that, you don't have
We
to
need
do that,
locate
bro.
our storehouse and find
Just
our
having
way into
fun.
a heavily guarded fortress.
The little-
without
the little
triggering
flip.
the alarm.
I wonder where to annotate me.
I know, yeah, I was gonna say that. Yeah, that is interesting. Is that as simple as some other games like have that like you can put a specific marker down, right? Like treasure or you know, because yeah, you can mark individual enemies, but what's annotate? Wait, what was that? Oh, remark. I thought it said like remark, but it was remark. I like that you can mark enemies and like, you know, interactable little bits that you need. I'm gonna keep an eye on this pistol symbol. I do like too, the gun does have like stun versus kill. So like,
All right. Maybe there's a data pad or something.
I'm doing a
that
full
can tell me
non-lethal
something.
playthrough.
yeah,
This.
exactly.
Hell yeah.
Non-lethal, except sometimes I break a few necks. It's fine.
You just put someone's head through a window, you know.
Nix, attack.
Love that. Yeah, that was like something they emphasized in that first gameplay sequence too.
Good job, buddy.
Like the relationship and playability of Nyx is such a huge aspect. Because again, there are just
Do you
guys
sense anyone close?
skidding around in this world. Yeah, that was Nyx doing a scan.
Sense me.
That like, yeah, they don't pay attention to a little guy. Yeah, again, I want to shout that out. You know, even Assassin's Creed is guilty of that, right? Like
Easy.
you take out a guy in the same room as someone else, and more often than not, the other guy doesn't notice. Here, it's like you punch that guy out. No, he goes, "Whoa, what's that? What's going on back there?" You know, and I'm curious how this works. It's kind of hard to tell, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Wait, Quint? That sheriff from Wayfar used to work for the Hutts? I should talk to her. Oh, come on!
I love that.
Oh, see that used the bar.
Oh, it
Little
did.
gun.
Okay, so that's
A little quick
probably
from like the quick.
that probably is. Let me just see.
What's the little music icon? What is the?
I should talk to her. Oh, come on!
Oh, it filled it up actually a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, we now know where to find our guns.
Watch when she comes out here. There's a little like music. Like, can you sing
yeah.
to them?
We're in trouble, pal.
Huh. Can maybe Nyx does something? Yeah, what is the music symbol? That's intriguing.
I didn't even see it.
Maybe you have a maybe it's down here.
Oh.
Maybe you have a radio and just say change channels. Oh, it's more than just lethal and non-lethal. That was like a like explosive shot.
It looked like that bar filled up and it was like an ultimate.
Yeah, I wanted to see. I was hoping she would use it. And it's the very end here.
We are.
Track down the gunslinger.
You again. If you're still looking for Haas, I haven't seen him.
I love this
Actually, I'm here
raspy
for you.
sheriff.
I heard you're the best shot on the planet.
Oh, and you want to
No
be
kiss.
second best. Now is
No
not a good
kiss.
time. The Huts are coming, and I need to get ready. Get your blaster out.
I bet there's a decision there, because that seems so strange to be like, the Huts are coming, I need to get ready. Come on, like.
Oh, that's the ultimate.
That's
right there.
yeah, okay, that must
It's
be
like
it,
a
yeah.
dead aim or whatever in Red Dead Redemption.
So it is. It's Red Dead, GTA, Star Wars, bro. Little montage here at the end. That looks like the planet from Rogue One.
Yep.
The one where like Jyn Erso's from, like the main character. Remember, like she's like hiding from when they come and take her dad, and like she's hiding in the tall grass in here and stuff.
Finding an expert.
There's the head.
Always an adventure
She got him out.
in a galaxy
We got him out.
of opportunities.
Yeah, I'm new outfits. Oh, hold on, everybody. Okay, one. I love that outfit. That's a great outfit.
Little vest. Yeah.
Horse
That's the, I think.
racing betting.
Gamba. Yeah, Gamba.
I'm gonna be spending my whole day in there getting millions of credits, and then nice, beautiful landscapes. Again, just seeing more places in Star Wars. They have literally a galaxy. Let's see more of it, you know? Really looking good. So into that.
I'm so ready.
I know, I was gonna say, you're saying you might play an Assassins. Are you considering playing this one?
Yes.
Okay.
I am playing this one. What do you mean considering?
Ooh.
What you like specifically were like, you know what? I might play Assassin's Creed. I guess you're saying because you've never played, and this is just its own thing, so you don't have to specify. But
Yeah.
I'm ready to see Fern's full hut playthrough.
ooh, they broke this one down too.
I will not be doing a hut.
Why not, dude?
That's
Jabba doesn't get enough credit. I'm excited to watch this one in 1440 after how this was this Star Wars. It looked fine.
Looked
This looked
okay.
horrible
Yeah.
during the show. So I'm excited. And then we'll go our separate
outta here.
ways. Yeah. Before coming back at 5.
Benevolence and cruelty.
Love these little monkeys.
Path in this divided land.
So pretty, dude.
Fukujiyama. At last.
Video games, man.
Video games.
Video games.
You know what it is too? Is games on this scale.
The big hut
Ubisoft
requires many
employs
hands.
like 10 studios of like hundreds of employees each to work on these one game, you know? So like, that's the only way this is achievable. Classic. Oh, I didn't notice that in the moment. Everyone's stopping to bow and acknowledge Yasuke here. Like, oh, show your respect, show your respect. Samurai while coming through, you know. That's cool. It is different, right? Because, like we were saying, in Assassins, you want to blend into your environment. He cannot. He is a samurai. He is big. Like, he is seen. He is, you know, acknowledged.
You pop off, King. Be seen. I hate that fucking kid right there. The one that just stops in front of you. He's just like,
oh, what the heck?
When did you get there?
Right behind
Phyllis,
You know, rat.
Phyllis is under the desk, and I have no idea how she got there.
When we got up, probably. How'd you do that, huh?
I like that though. Like, I'm curious, like, if that's just so scripted, or if it is like a dynamic, like you just run into these little side missions and side quests, you know.
Nothing to fear from me.
I have enough to fear from the men of Kochiyama.
can you press circle real quick?
Yeah.
Again and again, leaving us only scraps.
Yeah, let me push circle.
I bet they are in the market now, along the main.
There you go. I push circle.
Oh, thanks.
No, I'm curious too. Like, you know, you get that information about this bully, and then through that, you get more information about the overall like leader of this area who's corrupt as well. Like, that's kind of how the old Assassin's Creeds were, right? Like, I'm thinking back to Assassin's Creed 2. It was like you kill these lesser targets to learn information about the big target that you need to eliminate. And
yeah,
so,
you
like,
can see that on the left there.
Yeah.
You get more information as you play and listen to people. Like, he's in Tamba. He roams in this city. He's in this district. So it narrows it down to like exactly who he is.
Such beauty, shadowed by suffering.
everyone. Now it's like, okay, stop bowing, please. I'm just trying to walk.
What is happening here?
How did I not notice that?
I don't know.
Did you notice that already? Am I?
Mm-hmm.
I noticed people were stopping to look, but then I think I was like looking forward
Yeah.
because some of them take a while.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
you're
yeah.
mostly past until they start bowing. So I think we were just like looking for like what's ahead of him.
God, some of these bashes with this thing.
Nasty.
All right, so we got this big mace-like weapon, and you got the samurai sword. Is that health? You think the up on the D-pad?
Yeah, I was probably heal yourself.
And what's
Bottom
down?
looks like maybe. I thought it was like a voice thing, maybe
Yeah.
to like listen, but
Maybe it's like assassin vision or something. Like what
Yeah.
is it? Eagle eye, but different.
yeah. So it looks
then
like
you-
we have this similar to like Valhalla. We have like the 3 little pips there for like special moves on the right.
I just looked at what the bottom one is on the R2. That's like a backbreaker. That's a
Yeah.
spine cracking. So we got like, there's the
Oh,
jump,
here's the triangle. Yeah.
and then square looks like just like maybe like a berserker mode, like you just,
Like rage.
yeah. Or maybe just intimidate, like it backs them off of you. You're like, ah! They're like, oh, fuck.
Oh, yeah, I think we've seen that in one of the trailer where he literally like stomps and like screams, and then they're like, "Oh shit!"
And then yeah, presumably some kind of back-breaking move with the
Cannot rule this
spine
place.
crack.
Not while I have breath in my lungs. and
This
blood
track,
in my
dude.
head.
I said kill him.
Oh, okay. So we switched to the sword. We have different. Yeah, so it must be like a rage thing because that icon didn't move.
That
like-
one, yeah.
Your blood.
So it looks like maybe like the R2 triangle is the classic, like you like go past them and then
Yeah, like dash.
yeah, and then,
Then bottom might be like a piercing, like
Yeah, just a-
straight stab.
Who do you think you are?
For the people?
I like the final blow kind of look here.
Yeah, it's just like art, like an art piece.
Yeah. That's nice. So then this is where we see Naue enter the scene. Does he even have a hidden blade?
Doesn't look like it.
I was going to handle that.
It seems like I mean it does also seem like she is from the
find?
assassins. Like she's been part of them, right? And then like she brings him into the fold, so maybe he gets it throughout the
Now we
game.
know who he worked for.
Can we talk about how she has blood all over that hand, like
I
on
know.
her
We should go.
hip now from that?
Send our allies to look for him. He'll be difficult to find.
Can't wait to how they explain that like scar on his armor there.
Yeah, I
Like,
was gonna say I like that, and it's noticeable because it's like he's purposefully not getting that fixed,
He's
right?
there.
Like he is wearing that as a badge.
Who will take the lead?
You know, I feel like samurai are very precious about their
Just through the front
their
gate.
armor, from how I understand it. Yeah, I am curious if this is
It's
just
almost dark.
because it is a major story mission. It's like you pick,
They will not stand a chance.
or if that is how it manifests versus the implication was
Don't worry. I won't
swap
be
at any
alone.
time
It'll be me
between
it could
these
just
two
be how
guys.
you start the mission,
And then you can
like
just
different
swap.
starting points. Yeah.
In the shadows. To save their
Or maybe in missions, like you're doing like a story mission, you do have to lock into one person, but then in the open world, you can just
when you can slice off the head.
That could be.
Okay, so now we have her weaponry, which is that, you know, we see later. It's like a sickle attached to like a weighted ball with a chain. Sure, there's a name for that. I don't know what it's called.
Sickle with a chain on the end.
Okay, oh, here we
Yeah,
go.
Throwables there.
Yeah, let's pause that and see what we got. Classic
Kunai.
kunai ninja star. Looks like
Shurikens,
a
yeah.
bell.
Yeah, to distract probably, and like
Yeah.
a smoke bomb maybe.
Okay. Love this.
Mm-hmm.
Crawling. That's right, guys. In Assassin's Creed Shadows, you can crawl now.
That's big.
So her moves looks like, yeah, something like that from Mirage. I think had that too, right? Like killed 3 guys in a row.
Yeah, that shit was dope. Gosh.
So it seems like she's got something like that. A kick, maybe like just like a easy knockout, like from
Or like
from
a wide
afar.
kick that like hits a couple enemies or
Yeah,
something.
Maybe I'm gonna say either that or yeah, like from afar, like you close in and knock them out, and then just a armor break,
Some sort of-
maybe.
Yeah, something like armor piercing thing.
Because
I mean we saw in those past ones with Yasuke, like he broke off pieces of armor.
Yeah, and they have like you see it like they have a health and they have an armor. I like that. It's not like a highlighted thing. It's just something you can just try. Like that was just a light. It wasn't like hit this over here, you know. Bro. There's nothing better than Assassin's Creed assassinations, is there? Okay, we get the new moves here with a spinning like spin dash type thing where you're whipping that. I think we see that later on actually.
Yeah.
Thing around and then just like a
That same kick.
and then like just bash.
Maybe like a pull in, maybe.
Yeah, maybe yeah. Get over here.
Hmm. I'm interested to see how this plays because it looks like she's just choosing. Like I can just grapple up here.
Yeah, I mean you saw even after she got up there, right? It's still there's like a you want to
The
get on
L1
this,
button.
yeah,
Yeah,
so this-
L1.
There's not that is just such a beautiful iconic gaming thing now. Like, I miss the sound of the This is huge. Grab and pull them away. Like that's such a it's honestly been such an annoying thing in Assassin's Creed of like you have to wait till they're in the perfect spot because if you kill them in the wrong place, like
I wonder how this plays out too because it looks like that's just an innocent person.
yeah, that's why I was like, wait, when they grabbed him, I'm like, what, you're gonna kill him? You know? I assume that's why they decided to.
But like, what are the implications of like if you just said fuck it and just assassinated them?
Yeah. maybe it'd be fascinating if there is some kind of morality system.
I need to hide.
So that's interesting because there's no button press, no, you know. Curious
Yeah,
what,
that's,
how
that's what I was looking for at the bottom just now. I was like, does it look like they pressed something? But no.
and that has such a interesting like cutscene moment to it too. Like, is that the one thing in here that's kind of scripted for the sequence? You know. I will say that is the one thing. How's not? Oh, what's going on? Like literally, is the body not just right there
Behind you.
Yeah, it's right here. I guess it is.
There's a partition there.
Yeah, there is a partition. But is the guy? He's coming in there. He's just gonna stop right there. Just stop right there in the doorway. Maybe he's coming to go right in his little book.
He's coming.
So I don't know. But
He's gonna get lost in a book. He's not even gonna notice for days.
That was the weirdest part of like, wait. Bro, this guy's just yelling about tea. Oh yeah, he's like beating this guy up over tea.
Classic weirdos.
I kind of miss that too. Yeah, like Assassin's Creed, like assassination targets used to just be kind of pure assholes. Like
that deserves a slower death than the one I'm about to give him.
This is cool. Okay, there he is.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, right in the blue.
Breath meter. There's no button. Again, I guess it's just something you would know.
Oh yeah, and there you can use the reed to regain it.
I guess, yeah, I was like looking for the.
It was like if you stand still.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
I love the crawling after. Let's see. I think it's in here. Let's see if that triangle pops. Yeah.
Yep.
That's such a good move. You see the L1 saying you want to come up here, so you can like. Oh man, that's gonna be so fun. Make like a hasty, you know.
I've shed all the blood I need. Time to go.
I like that. I'm curious if she goes like, I shed all the blood I need, time to go. Like if that's is there like to send a message like you kill a certain amount and then get out, you know? Whee!
Whoop. Bye bye.
There's that musk. I didn't catch when you said that. I was like, what are you talking about?
I know, I didn't see it either.
Look at him. He's ready. So maybe that's showing like if you went in as Yasuke, you would have been able to use a gun. Yeah. This looks fantastic as well. I love that her like when you like push the button to like prep one of these moves, she just goes, "What's up, motherfucker?" Also, maybe you know what? With that pose, I kick. Oh,
you just kick Phyllis,
not
bro?
hard, not hard.
Oh my god, Phyllis the abused dog.
But if you hit the, you know, it's a kick while you're doing that, right? You're like prepping, and then you go, back off. So yeah, maybe it is like a wide push him off.
I mean, something we didn't see in this trailer they talked about too that we saw briefly there is like the different seasons during this all.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's something that wasn't. Yeah, it was in the like stage presentation from the creative director. They have it's not just a day-night cycle; it's a year cycle, which is so interesting, right? Like to dynamically in you know, usually in open world games, it's like you do a set of missions and it's like now it's fall, and like now you're in a different time and the world feels a little different. But this is dynamically changing, and it's gonna be really interesting to see like people play this game, like do streams, and it's like, oh, interesting, they're doing this cutscene during winter, so it's all snowy for them. That's, you know, I did it in the middle of summer. It was so like, you know, it's gonna be a really cool system to just make Assassin's Creed that a bit more dynamic.
It's pretty cool.
So yeah, I mean, me and Fish, long time, like, again, literally the first time Fish walked into my home, and that leveled our friendship up. Like we were like, it was like that thing of like, we were like, we used to walk home together, and then it was like, then he would come over to, he would like walk all the way to my place, and you'd see the dogs out in the yard, and I'm like, oh, hi dogs. And then one day I was like, you want to come in and see my PlayStation? And then I showed him Assassin's Creed 1, you know, on my play. I'm like, look at this, and so
that was almost 20 years ago.
That's the foundation of this friendship. So we're all in, and it is exciting to hear you're in now too, seemingly, with Assassin's Creed Shadows.
Well, I don't even remember because my memory's so bad, but I have memories of some of the old ones too, like when I was living with my parents, like, and my brothers. I don't know if I like played some of one, like maybe my older brother was like,
check this out,
playing one of them, and I like played some of it. I know I didn't like play a full game,
right? Yeah.
But I either watched and or played.
It's probably
some of those really old ones.
The really popular ones. It's 2 and like the 3 other games that came out centered around that character.
Ezio Auditore.
Differenze.
Or the pirate one. That's Black Flag.
Was a big one too.
What was the other guy? The American one.
It's not. You know, obviously not the version we know, but yeah, there's the gentleman pirate is in.
So he's not gay.
Not well, a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah, man, I'm excited, and this has been a setting and a you know, place, a time period that people have been begging the Assassin series to go to. So it's cool to see them not only do it, but do it up big. And they kind of took up this one. I think that you can see it, right? Mirage was like a smaller team, smaller game. And I think the big team that's been working on like Odyssey and worked on Valhalla and like they stayed and cooked for a couple years on this, you know, while the other team went off and did Mirage. So you were seeing like them not just annualize the series, but really put in the time to like make something interesting. And I mean, it's hitting. It's got the juice, like we all said. So
it's got the juice.
Ubisoft, it's basically the Assassins and Star Wars show with some fun interstitials.
I mean, they said Ubisoft, and I said, I'd be hard.
Whoa!